Yo, everybody. Welcome to another gameplay with me, KreatorB. That's right, and we're looking at Hydroponics Farm and Store Simulator. I did a little brief gameplay of this. I'm up to 75 plus days, as you can see up there in the actual screen. The only thing is, I'm just gonna go right out of the bat and say this. When you get to the end of this game, where I am, and I'm gonna show you, look at this, we're at the expansion to the end. I can't pass these. One, it doesn't allow me to sell more than 400 commodities, and two, like, it doesn't matter what I do, the frame rate is atrocious in this game. Like, I'm now running this at 1080 on a 3080 at 30 frames and less, and the problem is you see that there? My frame rate is just taking a hit right now because of this. So when you order stock for your boys to work with, forget it. It is complete dumperoonies. So I've had to, mishmash this game video up just so that you guys can actually see it. But I did get the second floor. I got the fishies up here. Look at this. I'm taking a hit up here too when I point. Oh my God, my frame rate has just dropped 10 frames just because I'm pointing in the direction of where all my stock is. Yeah, anyways, I've contacted the developer about the frame rate issue. He says there's updates coming. They do some updates. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, but the truth is, I cannot pass 400 in sales on this. So again, if we go back to trying to finish these, so complete 400 communities, I could do this when I do the truck sales. So like if you go to your contracts, if I do these things, like, it's no problem. But it doesn't count towards this. This is individual sales at the end of the day, and it doesn't matter how much I open up the store, how much product I put out, how many beds I have available for people to pick from. It just doesn't seem to work. I've also done, as you can see, the active marketing, and that does not seem to work. So truth be told, I don't know how that works, how to get that much sales in one day, and also, I don't even know how to do this. Like the 10,000 in cash, if I can't get 400 sales, how am I supposed to get 10,000 in cash? Anyways, I don't know if this gets accounted for by doing contracts or not, but at this point, they're the last two things I have left to show you in the game. You can see, look, we're 5 o'clock, 5:37, 38, the game is going up. And it looks like it's the store will be closing in like an hour and a half. We only have 250. Normally, I see about 350 sales in a day. I have all achievements. The game is all right. I mean, it's not an expensive game, but once you get up past a certain point, see, look, I'm down almost 15 frames. Now I'm going back up by standing still. Yeah, now I'm going down. So I'm averaging about 20 frames a second on this on a 38 NVIDIA graphics card. And I can't even put this on 1080 at 20 frames. It's atrocious. This part of the game is atrocious. So when you get far into the game, yeah, like this really just destroys it. I've talked about getting rid of these particles because I think that's part of a huge issue to the developer. They said they're looking into all of this stuff, and I've gotten responses. They're very responsive, which is great. It's good to see that they respond to the community. But yeah, this will be the end of what 75 days looks like for me. I don't know what kind of progression there is. Obviously, there's going to be more because you can see that this is a later on food chapter. So that means they're supposed to progress a little bit further. I've started playing with the fish and using these bins that cost 1,500, which I think are overpriced, but that's okay. The game, you still make decent money, so it doesn't matter. These guys are now, you can take your employees, which are very expensive. The nice thing about the employees is you can do this. You can uncheck these things so that their priority is set only to their priority. You don't have to do that for all. I've done it for only the first two, and I'll tell you why I only do it for those two. Because those two there are the three are really slow. So let them just do restocking. There's no point. And now with the store being 2 floors up, they got more way to walk, so it gets further for them to bring stock with them. As for making sales, look, you can see I might hit 300, 305 today. The store is closed. This is what the average gameplay is. And you know what? It's a great little game. I love it for what it is. I think it's great that that they didn't overprice it, but I just wish they would update it faster to fix, especially this FPS shit. The other thing is too, like if you go into settings, your settings are minimal. You can't choose a screen size. You can't choose anything. So for me to choose this 1080 setting, look at this, low, 30 frames, VSync is off, field of vision all the way down, everything so that I can just try to run the game so that I can try and finish it, but it ain't going any further than that. Yeah, the game needs some optimization. It needs some control for screens. So how I did it was I basically have 2 screens, and I bumped, whoa, I made 335. I basically took from my 4K monitor, I put the game to the 1K, the 1080, and dropped it there. And that's how I get it to play on that. So now the store's closed. We did 335 sales, pretty good. I also found this, it's kind of funny. You can actually phase through the wall here. There you go. See that? You can just, where is it? Wait, maybe we'll do it from the other side. See if it works. I found a lot of little things, like they're mostly annoying nuances to the game. There you go. See, I just went through the wall. You could do there. I just did it again. So yeah, so they're like mainly little nuances. Yeah, this is the best table I found. The last one, it cost about 600, I believe, which was really good. Right here, the grow bed. The last one, I think, is really good because you get a lot of fish production. Food production is not huge, but fish production is great. So you can like always have an overhaul of fish. The problem is, look, your guys don't put the fishing in. And the other thing I did notice is that they rarely take the nutrients to give to the actual hydroponic plant beds. And I think that's all based on this gameplay here. It's all based on these things. So like if you go in here and whatnot, but you see like maintenance, for example, I have a person that only does maintenance, yet it's like the maintenance is never done. I have, look, planting. I have 3 people planting, 4 people planting. Those are dedicated first planting, 1 harvesting, and 1 maintenance. And my harvesting is so packed, yet they're not putting fishies in. And I don't know what fishies constitute under. Could I be missing fishies? Truth be told, I don't think so. I've ordered, honestly, I must have thousands of fish. When I make orders, what happens is I place the orders like this. I'll do like this, for example, 99 of each, and I'll buy them all the way down. Anyways, I just wanted to show you this. I wanted to give you a quick update that when you get to this point in the game, it is almost impossible to get those last 2 goals, which really sucks because I would have loved to, opted out to get those. Like, I think the highest I've seen is 351. Anyways, overall, I enjoyed the game. I really did. I've gotten all the achievements, and you know what? If you like the game, go check it out. There's a link down below. If not, I'm KreatorB. Peace and love. I'll check you on the next one. I'm out of here.